Right then. Hello everyone, we are getting a tier 2 commentary again. I am the tier 2 commentator. You guys may remember me from tier 1 finale last season. No, not last season, the season before that, I think. Yeah. Season 3. So obviously at Silverstone. It was good, so I was commentating then, and I'm returning as tier 2 commentary for this season. Obviously, I'm a tier 1 driver at 2, and basically, I am a tier 2 driver as well. No, not tier 2, tier 1. I get mixed up. Um, yeah, I am. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am commentating Jezza. You do believe I am because I think I cooked. I did well last time I commentated, and obviously, for those of you who recall that was season 3. It was the season 3 finale at Silverstone. I didn't commentate last season, but I'm doing it this season for tier 2 because there's already someone for tier 1 commentary, so I thought I'd do tier 2. So hopefully we get a good race today. It appears we are doing Canada. In tier 1 we did Las Vegas. I finished 4th, so I did quite well actually. And yeah, so did Las Vegas, finished 4th,
and I finished 6th.
Yeah. Jezza, and obviously Jezza's just said he finished 6th. So we're just going to wait for the race to get underway. While we wait, be sure to subscribe to the channel, join our Discord server, and join our league if you think you can, battle these guys. If you can battle in tier 1, or maybe battle with these guys in tier 2, come over and join us. It doesn't care if you're fast, slow, esports driver, high jam at, rookie, like a rookie driver to league racing. If you're a clean driver, we'll accept you, and really good league to race in. So yeah, come join us. Subscribe to the YouTube. I hate when this happens, when it says voice chat suspended, because I seriously don't care. But yeah, just come and join us. Yeah, let's just wait for the Grand Prix, for the mystery Grand Prix, or the Canadian Grand Prix, we now know it as we now know it, the Canadian Grand Prix to get underway. I should refer to it as the mystery Grand Prix, shouldn't I? So let's just wait for the Grand Prix to get underway. We haven't actually got the standings for tier 2 at the moment. Don't ask me why. That's on the graphic designers. That's not on me. So yeah. So I have the last race results, obviously, but time penalties can affect. I don't think anything really affected the race. I can have a look at the stewards report. So I think I'll try and work this out for you guys, don't worry. So it looks like it's going. I think it is Mark who leads the championship, but I could be wrong there. Mark who leads the drivers. I'm not sure about the constructors though. So I guess we'll wait until the Grand Prix starts.
Points 26 Deutschmark Bartonik 18 Mammoth 15 Renz 12 IMGD 10 Me 9.
So we will get the race weekend underway here in Canada. Gemma's just said the championship down here if anyone wants to know that at the moment. So we will get the race weekend underway with a short qualifying session, a short 18-minute qualifying session. We've got to wait for everyone to ready up. I don't think everyone actually has. Everyone's making I think their tyre things.
Let's do this.
Yes, Callum, let's do this. We've got the qualifying session underway. I'm just doing something at the moment. There we go. So, not in the pit lane obviously, because once they go out, they've got to obviously just their fuel, put on their setups, and then they'll probably make some final checks, and then they'll be out to the garage and onto the track. Canada, the circuit's Gilles Villeneuve. It's a decent circuit, you know, very straight, so probably the best setup. The best setup for this circuit would probably be one that has probably run low wings at Canada. I mean, there's a lot of corners, but they're relatively high speed corners. Oh, that's someone coming out the garage. Who is that? It's Mihai. It's Mihai. So Mihai is coming out the garage now, and he will be on his outlap, I do believe. Someone else is coming out. That's a Ferrari. It's Power Aditya. Mihai's just crashed. Mihai has crashed. And he's not even set time on his outlap. Well, that's, I suppose it's a tad embarrassing. We don't even know where that is. I'll have to wait to get on board with Power Aditya. This, by the way, just to let you know, guys, Power Aditya, this guy is very quick. He's one in tier 1. Don't know why he's in tier 2. I think he was reserving in tier 1. But he is very quick, so I wouldn't at all. So I wouldn't at all be surprised if he achieved pole position around this circuit. So yeah, as I said, I wouldn't be at all surprised if he gets pole position. If he gets a Grand Slam at this circuit. If he gets a Grand Slam. For those F1 fans that do not know what Grand Slam is, they're new to F1. A Grand Slam is when you qualify in pole position, lead every lap of the race, and win the race. So, say you didn't lead lap 1, but you led lap 2 onwards, but you got pole. You don't get a Grand Slam. You have to get pole, lead from lap 1. So you've got to lead from lap 1. You can't let anyone overtake you on lap 1, and you have to win the race. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's on his flying lap now. Power Aditya, that's an Alpine at the head, going for a run. I think it is the Alpine of Zermatt, who is going that lap now. Dan Havertz is on a, I think that's how you say his name, because I think he does know his flag was Filipino, but I'll just say it how, like, the Dutch pronunciation of Dan and the German pronunciation of Havertz. I think it might be Boer Dan, I don't actually know. Power Aditya locking up the brakes. Well, his username on Discord is Power Sigma, so I'm going to actually refer to it as that. So he looked up the brakes a little bit, going to the hairpin. He comes down the back straight into the final 2 corners, and what is the time? Lots of people on flying laps now. Here comes Power Aditya along the line. Oh, nearly hits the grass there. He will come across the line now, and it will be he hasn't set a time. Oh wait, my game's glitching, sorry. He set a 1:09.3. The game lagged a little bit. Zermatt's left the session. Disconnected. I think he's probably disconnected, as I know he sometimes has connection issues as I race with him. Dan Havertz, it says Dan Havertz set the fastest lap, but Power has. I think my game's bugging out. But Dan Havertz sets a 1:10.5, so Power is a lot quicker than Havertz. Pepe goes faster than Havertz. He's 0.3 faster than Dan Havertz. Pepe goes 2 tenths faster. He's the next across the line. Who's next? Is Roger Bond. I think that's Bartonic. Across the line. That's 5th fastest, and Monk's gone 4th with a 1:10.8. Roger is over. I think that's just under 8 tenths slower than Mark. Zermatt's in the pit lane. Renz is on an invalid lap at the moment, but he's just started. But he's just set a time. No, he's actually on his out lap. Next phase on the flying lap is not currently on an invalid lap. It's at the fastest first sector of anybody. You can see it on the track map there. He's the fastest man in the first sector. Gets the DRS open. Can next phase do something? He's faster than Power Aditya in the first sector. And he says Pepe's got the fastest lap, but he hasn't. Oh, that's someone letting him through. That's a Haas. I think it was Roger Bond. It was Bartonic who let him through. Next phase, the Dutchman is going to go down the back straight. He's going to use a little bit of his battery. He hasn't got much left. I suppose he's just going to use what he has.
Can you invite me, please? I disconnected.
Yeah, no worries, Joe Matt. I'll wait after the next phase comes across the line. He's the first man in the first sector. Would that be enough? Next phase. What's the grind? He goes 2nd fastest. Only 2 tenths off Power Aditya. I don't know why he's not saying he's got the fastest lap. Maybe is it an invalid lap? Maybe. I don't know. Just 2 tenths off. Not bad. And I'm going to quickly invite Zermatt because he's disconnected. Where are you, Joe Matt? There you are. There you go, mate. So, he is... Well, he was the first to span in the first sector, and just maybe screwed up the final sectors. Okay, Power Teacher's on his outlap at the moment. So he's just probably going to be weaving a bit on this outlap.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Joe Matt. He's probably going to warm up the tyres. My game's gone really quiet for some reason. Okay, now it's gone. Because I was on broadcast. So he's on outlap. Dan Havertz is on his outlap too. So, oh yeah, I've got new camera settings, and obviously it applies. I think it applies for all drivers on broadcast, Jezza. So we've got 7 people watching the stream. Very good engagement today. Paraditi is going to go down the back straight into the final 2 corners and start his final lap. Can he improve on this lap? So we've got Power on his outlap. Now we've got Bartonic on his outlap as well. Obviously, Pepe now on his outlap, and he's slowed down. Not sure why. And so we got Power Signa, Pepe.
New camera settings.
I'll tell you in a minute. So Power the details on his flying lap now. We've got Pepe, Dan Havertz, and Bartonic all on the outlaps. Next phase, Mark, Germa, and Renz are still in the pit lane. Are in the garage. So obviously Germa and Renz have not set a time yet. I think Power. I've just seen Power has invalidated his lap. This lap will not count. He's just gone over track limits, and that obviously has consequences with you validating a lap. So this lap is not going to be valid. So maybe it gives a chance of Pepe's nearly hit the wall coming out of the hairpin. Dan Havertz is the fastest man in the first sector. Faster than next phase. What is the next phase? He's still in the pit lane. He's still in the garage, sorry. I keep saying that, it doesn't matter though. Because, he might have locked up the brakes a little bit. I heard his tyres screeching. I don't know if you guys did. If you guys watching did. Yeah, I can hear his tyres screeching. Is him locking the brakes? He's struggling with changing gears, or is that maybe...
Great, it doesn't let me take control.
Oh, that's Germat's race qualifying over. So Germat might start. Darn, he might have just lost a bit of time there. He's the fastest man in the first sector. Where does he go? He goes faster than Pepe with a 109.9. He's 3 tenths faster than Pepe, and he's only 4 tenths off next phase. So now Pepe on his flying lap. He'll be the next across the line. Pepe 10.2. He's got to improve by at least 3 tenths on his lap. Someone's going slow in the second sector. I think it's the Aston Martin of Renz is on his outlap. And here comes on the final down the back straight. Here comes Pepe. He's got to be at least 3 tenths quicker to go ahead of Dan. Here he comes then. Here comes Pepe. Will he improve? He doesn't. 6 tenths slower. Roger Bond is going to be the next across the line. Nabisacci, I think it's going to be the Ferrari of Power. It's going to be the Ferrari of Power. And then it's going to be Roger Bond. It's going to be Bartonic, sorry. Stays where he is. Roger Bond. Oh, sorry, Bartonic has lost it. Lost the rear going into the first corner. Might have went into turn 1 a bit too hot on his brakes. Or might have made contact with the grass while braking for turn 1. I've certainly done that before. Germat's not done. So Renz is on his flying lap. He's invalidated it. Seems like a lot of drivers invalidate their lap times. It's common occurrence, really, I think, in CRL. Some drivers invalidate lap times. Sometimes it's just a mistake. It's a mistake, but you've got to you learn from your mistakes, and you've got to learn to not invalidate laps. But with some maybe rocky setups, he's gone over it again. I just saw that it might be a bit difficult to do that. But now Dan Havertz, okay, Pepe's now in, so Pepe, Havertz, and next phase are all in the pit lane. Germat, obviously, because he can't control his car. Mark, Bartonic, and Renz are probably going to be coming in. So the first one is going to be Power and it's going to be Bartonik. Then it's going to be Renz, who's going to be... He's actually on a flying lap, isn't he? But he's... Oh my god, he's going way too fast in the pit lane. It's got to be a warning. Let me have a look for you guys. No, it wasn't a warning. Let's beat this enabled. Look, Mark and Bartonik have got one, but Renz didn't. Well, I know he might just been able to get it. So where is Renz? What's his? Where is? Yeah, Mark's gonna be the next one to come to the pit lane, I think. So there's 6 minutes left in this qualifying, and there's 2 tenths from Power Sigma. Oh, Ren. There goes Mark. I think he's on a flying lap. Here comes Mark along the line. He's not in a lap. He needs to find the 6 tenths to beat Pepe. He improved by another 4 tenths, but he's still 2 tenths off Pepe. If he can, on his maybe his final run, if he can find 2 tenths somewhere on his final lap, I think that's by Dan, who's just joined us. If he can get 2 tenths, if he can find 2 tenths on his final run, he will be ahead of Pepe, won't he? So yeah. Oh, okay. That's Power Sigma. That's out of the pit lane and on his outlap. So we'll just watch him from a broadcast camera. I feel like I'm using the onboard camera a bit too much. Maybe some viewers will want a broadcast view. So here you go. For Power Sigma's outlap, I'm going to focus. Okay, that's also Bartonik, who's out of the pit lane and heading into turns. I think that's turns 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. Renz obviously validated his lap, but he's not out of the pit lane yet. So Bartonik and Power Sigma are on their outlaps. Does Power have a grip penalty? Because if he does, he doesn't. But I was going to say if he does, then if Power does have a grip penalty, that probably might have explained why it doesn't. The game thinks that next phase is the fastest driver. So there you go. Power Sigma's going to come across the line now to start his, and for this flying lap, we will go on board with him. The whole flying lap, and Bartonik is be the next one. Oh, I think that's a V-carb. It's Pepe who's going to come out of the garage, out of the pit lane, out of the garage onto the track for an outlap. Yeah, they both started there. Okay, yeah, Pepe's on his outlap. So I think, Pepe will have to he's the fastest man in the first sector, Power Sigma. Pepe will have to let Bartonik through. Let's have a look if he will. There's Bartonik, there's Pepe. He'll have to let him through at some point. Oh, I think that's impeding. Far too, I think maybe Bartonik broke way later than him. Is it understandable if Pepe broke earlier than he normally does because he's on an outlap? He doesn't need to push that hard. Doesn't need to break it so later and later. Power Aditya now. He's the fastest man in the first sector. I didn't see his second sector, but he's probably going to improve on his lap since he's improved on his time in the first sector. Yes, 109.076. So now next phase is roughly 5 tenths off Power Sigma, and he's going to have to. And here comes Bartonik across the line. Is he going to improve? Yes, by 3 tenths, but not enough to take 5th place from Mark. Why is there an AI Lance Stroll in the game? I think we've had a bit of a technical issue here, guys. There's an AI Lance Stroll in the game. I don't know what that is. Not my fault. Anyway, carrying on. Pepe's actually invalidated his lap, so lap will not count. Eos is on the flying lap at the moment. Obviously he's invalidated his, and he's on his in lap, so we'll wait until who's that Mercedes that's coming across the line is about to come up the Stroll. Oh, it's next phase. He's invalidated, but it's that lap. Here comes the next phase across the line to start his flying lap. Can he find 5 tenths on his final run? There's 1 minute left of qualifying. Can next phase find 5 tenths of half a second on this lap and take and take pole from Power Sigma. It's a definite possibility. He's the fastest man in the first sector, 1/10, improved by 10. And of course in sector 3, I think that's the Williams, that might be the Alpine of, that the Williams, it's the Williams of Dan Havertz who's going slow in the final sector. I'm assuming to let people through, or he might have some fuel issues, who knows. He comes now, down towards the happen in his second sector. He's the fastest man in the second sector, again improving by a 10th. So I think he might be 2/10 up now at this point. He needs to really go flat out down the back straight. Pepe's on his final. Pepe's on a flying. Now Dan Havertz is on a flying lap. This is too much for me to handle, but we're going to focus on next phase because he's got a chance of taking pole position from Power Sigma with 1 minute left to go in qualifying. Here he comes across the line. No, he's just about not got it, and he's on the grass. 4/10. Look how close that is. I think that's half a tenth that he's lost out by. Is that half a tenth? That's just under a tenth he needs to get to that. That is unfortunate. Who's that Aston Martin? It's going to be Renz, the Aston Martin of Renz, who's going to cross the line. Where's he going to go? He's not going to let his lap. He will go 7th fastest. He's a lot slower than Bartonik, who's going to be, I think Pepe's just crossed the line. Did he get ahead of Dan Havertz? I can't tell. You got Dan Havertz, then you got the AI Stroll, who you don't care about. Dan Havertz now is down the come across the line. Qualifying over. 3 drivers have finished. Dan Havertz coming into the pit lane. It might have been an in-lap. But here comes, who's the next one across the line? It's the Mercedes. We don't care about that. Roger Bond. I mean, head to our Discord. It's in the bio of our YouTube. It's on our bio of YouTube. Just click on the link and join. There goes next phases in the pit lane. So who's going to be in the next then? It's going to be the Stroll, but we don't care about. Let's drone. I think everyone's finished now. It's finished their laps. So it looks like it's going to be Power Sigma on pole. As I said at the start of the session, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets pole. You know, he's a quick driver who got a race win. That's Renz who has stacked into the wall. You don't have to do that, mate. I think that might have been. Is that intentional? That'll have to be investigated. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Give me a sec, Dan. I'll check for you. Hey, everyone finished. So Pepe just comes across the line. He's gonna make it easier to come across the line. I'll have a look at this. I'll have a look for you, and if it's not there, then I will. There you go. Qualifying is over, and we will be.
I got it from next phase.
Next phase, okay, that's alright. So then, that's the qualifying over. Power Sigma on pole. As hi Renz. Power Sigma. Yes, I am commentating. I am indeed. It's on the YouTube channel, Renz. So Power Sigma on pole. As I said at the start of the session, it wouldn't surprise me if he was on pole. He's a good driver. He's a far quick driver, so he's on pole. But next phase was very close. He was just under a tenth away from taking the pole position from him. But it was good. At least we see other drivers sort of moderately challenging him for pole position. Wow, we have got a rainy race. Got a rainy race here in Canada. Wet race. CRL isn't the best pairing, but let's just say, fingers crossed, we get a good race and there's no incidents. I say that and there's probably going to someone go bowling into turn 1. But there's probably someone that's going to go bowling into turn 1. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I think, here we go then. We're going to get underway with the formation lap. There goes Power Sigma. So we're going to get underway with formation. You can see the medical car there at the back of the grid. I'm just going to get underway. It's full wet conditions out there in Canada. It's common for. There's the medical car. That's the medical car behind. Mihai is behind the medical car. I don't think you're meant to be there, mate. Mihai is behind the medical car. So he just didn't react off the line. And he's behind the medical car. That is a bit strange, but nevertheless, I won't question it. So, we now have Power Aditya making his way through Sector 2 at the moment. And we don't know what the strategy for this race will be. I'm assuming that some drivers might go maybe one pit stop for wet tyres. Maybe the middle, sort of like the halfway stint through the race. Maybe they might pit a lot later or a lot earlier, who knows. And it might even dry up at some point during the race and we will be ready for slicks. But people say wet slick racing is bad. Oh, Mihai has tipped the medical. Mihai has tipped the medical car around and he's disqualified from the formation lap because he somehow had an incident. He's disqualified because he somehow had an incident with the medical car. That's quite bizarre. We've never seen that in Grand Prix racing, I don't think. Not even in real life Formula 1. And we've certainly never seen it in CRL before, so there's a first for you. There's the why is the safety car there? What is this race? Why is there is the safety car racing? What's going on? This game baffles me all the time. We're gonna line up on the grid. Yeah, there's just a safety car on the grid. I don't know why, don't ask me why. Here we go then. We have got the Canadian Grand Prix. 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go. Power Sigma gets off the line well. Dan Havertz gets ahead of Pepe. As they go now into turn 1. Is there going to be an incident up the back? There's lots of changes up and down the grid. Mihai gets ahead of Renz. There's a Renz! Oh, there's a crash! It's Germain and Renz. They seem to have both collided. There's the safety car. Okay, Mihai's overtaken. Roger Bond, Mihai might have put Bortonic, in the wall. I think probably be vertical. There's the race strategies. It didn't tell me, so they might. Yeah, as I said, they might have midway through the race. They may want to pit.
Not really a safety car, is it?
I mean, kind of. It said safety car on the thing I saw on the front, but I mean it might be a medical car. Who knows? But this game, one thing for certain is this game does baffle me. Oh, everyone's leaving. Is there a lobby restart? Mark's left. I think about 3 people left. Is there a restart? Or is there might have just disconnected. But Power Sigma's going to start the next phase, I think, is left because he's falling down the order. Power starts the second lap and also gets the fastest lap. Dan Havertz comes along now to start lap 2. And we've got Gemma in the pit lane, presumably for a front wing change. I can't tell though. I'll have a look when he comes into the pit lane. Yeah, look at that. He's missing both little side thing, whatever they're called. And losing you and having front wing damage in wet conditions. Really, they're not the best pair. You'll just go fly. You'll just go sliding everywhere. And you'll have really bad understeer. Understeer, sorry. You'll have really bad understeer. Gemma in the pit lane. I think his race might be ruined. So it's Germain. So it's Power Sigma from Pepe, then Dan Havertz, then Mihai, then next phase, then Mark, then Renz, then Bartonic, and then Germain, who's just made his way out the pit lane. So already, Mihai 3-second time penalty for a corner cutting. So already we've had some opening. Oh dear, Germain. Germain's game has crashed. So maybe I think the AI just pitted him. I'll send you an invite back to the.
My game crashed in restarting my PC. Next was here.
Seems like loads of people with games have crashed. So I'll invite you guys. So let me give me a second. So we want Germain. Oh, I'm not friends with you.
His game crashed too.
Yeah, next phase. I'm not friends with you. I don't think. I'm not, unfortunately. So you have to get someone else too, because I'm not friends with you anyway. Friends with Germain though, so I sent him an invite. So Power Sigma obviously has set the fastest lap, and he leads from Pepe, from Dan Havertz, from Mihai. Okay, Bartoni gets ahead of Renz. Oh, there's a little bit of touching. Don't know why there's medical cars still there. But this race is definitely strange.
Germat invite me, I guess.
Yeah, I think Germat can probably invite you. Oh, Mark's gone slow. I think he disconnected anyway.
We love EA.
We certainly do, Dan. We certainly do love EA. We love EA, and they're just absolutely god-awful game. But anyway, we've got, as I said, we've got Power Sigma leading from Pepe, then Dan Havertz, then Mihai, then next phase, then Renz, then Bartoni, then Mark, and then finally then Germat. Who I think has probably just retaken control of his car. Because I think Germat's struggling a little bit because obviously you don't want to lose. That's Roger, that's Bartoni. Up the hairpin. Oh, they've tangled. That's Renz and Bartoni who have tangled, and I'm assuming yeah, they've both got front wing damage. Roger Bond, no, but he's been disqualified. Bartoni gets disqualified from being the wrong way. I think that was not deserved. He's been disqualified. I just say everyone's names, so I need to remember that's Bartoni, I think. So Germat's going to gain a position from him. Next phase goes ahead. So Renz, obviously.
What is going on?
Oh, I don't know, Dan. I seriously don't know. I mean, wet races aren't really wet races are chaotic anyway because reduced traction. You've got to take corners really carefully, otherwise you're just going to go flying off the track. In comes Renz for a new front wing. Mihai was in the front wing as well. Germat's retired.
He did reverse.
Yeah, I know he got disqualified because he did reverse, but I don't think he was reversing to kind of get back on the track from colliding with Renz. So Mihai's got a time penalty. We can show you the time penalties. Let me do that. He's slowing down. I don't know what he's doing. There's a full course caution at the moment.
Almost as bad as the T3 Bahrain GP this season.
The safety car's just got a... What is this game?
I hate the wet driving in Turs on ice, but wet hell no.
Yeah, full wet race.
Really pisses me off all the time.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I've just seen this safety car's just got a 3-second time penalty from multiple warnings. Was the safety car racing then? Seriously, this EA's game baffles me. We'll look at the time penalties for you. Mihai's got 6 seconds and Dan Havertz has got 3. I'll put up the tyres ages for you. This is, honestly, this game. There's a full course caution, but is there a safety car? Well, it will tell you if there's a full course caution, but no safety car.
I'm starting the game now.
Okay, I don't know, Germat. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we can't really blame it on anyone, can we? We can only blame it on EA for their god-awful game. Renz has got a 3-second time penalty. I don't know if you saw it, Germat.
We have to restart the whole race because it's too buggy.
Yeah, we have to, I think. We don't have to, but it probably most likely will. And I don't know if you saw, Germat, but it came up at the top. Race control, safety car, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. So the safety car is racing then. So where's the safety car on the track? Where is the safety car? Is it at the back? Is it behind? It's not behind Renz, because Renz's rear wing. Renz is struggling. And we've got to, I think.
I did a reply as a driver.
Nice. I think I'm an admin, so Dan, I might get that sorted soon. So I might get that. So I'll probably look after the race. I'll probably look at your application. I'm head admin, so I'll probably look at your application and probably accept it.
Easy.
Yeah. The game is bugged. We are restarting, so I think we've got to back out. Yeah, I think we will leave. We've got to back out. I think we've got to restart. We have to. We've got no other choice. Yeah, Germat's left. Now it's going to migrate the host.
We need Codemasters back.
We need Codemasters, yes. Ever since... Hey, everybody on the leave. Ever since...
2021 and before that.
Yeah, I think... EA buying the license for F1 24 and publishing it with Codemasters. It's like EA don't have... Like, Codemasters don't really have control of what they put in the game. They just... Well, basically EA tell Codemasters what they want in their game, which is pure shite. And then obviously if they don't do it, then they'll cancel the thing. And that might mean obviously F1's not a big game because it's being published by a big game creator. But F1 would probably be better.
For money, look at FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA, they had to... No, with the FIFA, they had to... Yeah, FIFA, the board, FIFA, they were asking EA to pay them like fucking 200 million a year for the license. Then EA just said, see, and then FC was born. Yeah, so we've got to leave, and some Gemma will invite us back.
Codemasters must be underpaid to make this game so shite.
Yes, I think that's probably true. Next phase, that's probably true, mate. This is just ridiculous. Like, by the way, this didn't happen in Tier 1 today. Tier 1 went fine. No lobby issues. Couple of dirty driving issues, but no actual game issues.
Do a 35% race instead of 50% as some of the laps have already been complete.
Yeah.
Masters did karma for ear.
Yeah. I think that's... I think we've got to just kind of wait into it until the invite comes through.
Lucky me, I just opened a bag of candy, 'cause why not, and there is a complete other type of candy in the bag mixed with the candies I bought.
Wow, very lucky. Right, we're here, so I need to go to Spatel and invite people who are in here. Who is in? Renz was in, there we go. I already did him. Who else was here? It was Renz.
Wow,
yeah, is there anyone else here? None of these people were here, I don't think. Apart from Gemma, but he's already here. Yeah, he's inviting everyone. That was... Well, we can certainly say that was chaotic. But, yeah. I think... Well, I might in the stream next they said EA have got to underpay Codemasters for this shitty game.
Qualifying results as grid at Germat 7046.
Yeah, I think we probably... Yeah, next phase we most likely are doing qualifying results as grid. To be the most likely thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we just gotta set the grid. Yeah, I saw that, and then I don't know why the safety car was driving. Bit weird. So yeah, I think we just gotta wait for everyone to rejoin. We had Power Sigma in here, but he's not in here at the moment. We had Power Sigma. I've not got anyone else. Like everyone else here is already anyone that's on my friends list that's here.
Safety car wanted to win a race.
Yeah, it did. It wanted, it certainly, the safety car certainly did want to win a race. So yeah, it definitely did want to win a race. I don't know if we're doing the full race distance. I don't know if we're doing like 50%, but you know, it's up to the lobby host decision. It's not my.
He couldn't get his shot in the GT3 races, so he just did it in 1 franc.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's have a look. What's the grid? Oh, I can't see the grid, but it's not good on realistic at the moment.
Oh.
It says it's on realistic at the moment, so we've got to wait for Gemma to change that before we can get underway. This is like chaotic. I hope this hasn't gone for ages because I've got another league race at 8. I don't want to miss that. Anyway. That is DJ Balats by Dan, I think that is. That's just joined. So we need to have a look at something. We need to yeah, it's pretty crazy. Actually, it's easier. Basically, it's quite. It's just very chaotic. It's EA's fault. It's not, you know, it isn't ours. It's not a safety car. Nou, jij bent een safety car voor mij. Right, so we are going to get this Grand Prix underway again, and we shall.
Let's do this again.
Yes, Gemma, let's do this again. Oh, Gemma's disconnected. Brilliant.
Gonna win it, hopefully. And the safe ticker is a 1 franc winner. It says session error.
Oh. We're going to get underway for the formation lap. Okay, DJ Voidbot actually now has a car, and it's the Aston Martin. Rogers, no, Bottonic's immediately been disqualified. Marking the game. Okay, restarting again. Brilliant. Is this Grand Prix ever going to finish? I've just hit my controller and I pressed the mute button by accident. It says, no, the mute button won't work. Because I'm using my headset instead of my controller mic.
Siptic says restart again.
Yeah, he did say restart. I couldn't have seen that.
One franc on his best.
No, actually, Dan, there's a Discord in the description, like of the channel.
I see. At Germat 7046, can I get an invite?
So I think we're ready enough now. I'm actually not too sure. I've got my water bottle. Yeah, we're ready enough, I think. Actually, I need to quickly go to the toilet, so I'll be 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. So, this is my great host. Oh, Powers left us. Powers probably. Powers too disconnected. This game is honestly just.
Why is it taking so long to load in?
I've got three words
Not
for
a
you.
good sign, is it?
Nope, I've got 3 words for you next phase. EA's shit game. 3 words I have. Just another restart. Again, this is. Why is it that tier 1 goes absolutely flawlessly? Comes to tier 2, yeah, everything just goes out the window. Everything goes wrong. This is an absolute travesty.
Codemaster is underpaid by EA 100%.
Yeah. So basically we've got to restart the game. So I think, because I'm going to close my game, it's going to stop the stream. So I will be back broadcast.